Okay.
Things were about to get even worse.
Hello.
That's right, more economic downturn. And in an effort to combat the crisis, America began...
Oh, they meant 1930. I thought they meant 2008. Oh, they meant 1930. I thought they were talking about 2025. So why didn't they just kill them? This sounds like something Americans would do. This is actually the dumbest military in the history of ever. And I'm an American.
No, you...
Yeah, America! Make sure you comment
And this
America!
time, Meredith and his men had learned the emu's guerrilla tactics and were much more successful.
To Emu War from OverSimplified. Apparently, this is a really funny channel suggested to me. I'm always looking at your guys' suggestions, I promise. So I'm gonna react to it. We'll give it a shot. So here we go, guys. And after this, I'll let you guys decide what we react to. I have a few options for some things for us to look at. So, all right, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, I've heard they're really funny. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is Australia. For the man who imagines being strangled by a tarantula while a kangaroo breaks his kneecaps and thinks, yes, please.
Bro, I will never go to Australia. They have like gliding spiders and you can pay me enough money to go there. Absolutely not.
The man who pictures himself being eaten by a snake in the burning outback while eating a Vegemite sandwich and thinks, yes.
Guys, I've never had Vegemite. What is it? What does it taste like? Like, people actually eat this? Like, what does it taste like? It seems grody. It seems all like brown and poopy. Like, nah, I don't think so.
Please. And that man was Governor Arthur Phillip, who landed in Eastern Australia in 1788, presumably saw a dingo being eaten by a crocodile, being eaten by a death adder, being eaten by a koala, being eaten by Mel Gibson, and thought to himself, yes. Good. Now I know what you're thinking.
You literally pull up and see the most atrocious and you're like, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good. I think I like out here.
Okay. But oversimplified,
He's crazy.
The British didn't discover Australia, the Vikings did. And you'd be wrong. I'm not sure why you'd think that. But hey, if you love Vikings so much, then why don't you check out today's sponsor? Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the PC strategy and RPG games of the 90s we all loved, like Age of Empires and Civilization. If you,
I can't
like
believe
me,
that
want to relive those
transition,
memories
bro.
again with a new experience,
man.
then this mobile game is for you. Vikings lets you
That's
choose your own
crazy.
playstyle, and what makes its world so addictive
It's very
is that
salty.
more
It
than
goes well
20
in small
million
amounts
online
of
players
butter.
are
Oh,
constantly
well, then
changing the way
Ian would
it
love it.
evolves by never-ending
Yeah,
fighting
somebody send me
over
some
resources,
Vegemite. I'll give it to
forging new
Ian.
alliances, and
Yeah, we'll see if
competing
she
in
likes
live
it or not.
events. Support my channel
If it's
by
a
downloading
super salty.
free, only from my links in the description box below, and get the special bonus
Yeah,
of
I guess
200 gold
technically,
coins and a
I guess
protective shield.
technically.
Bye. Man, this is
Yeah,
great.
I feel like Australia is the one place where everything in the world that can kill you is gathered onto one
The
continent.
market will continue to grow forever, but what if it doesn't? Oh crap, I never thought of that. Sell! And the stock market crashed, which led to economic downturn, which meant banks wouldn't lend anyone any money, which led to more economic downturn, which meant everyone stopped buying stuff, which led to more economic downturn. And hey, what if all the crops in the Great Plains were destroyed in a drought and then a big dust storm engulfed the area? That's right, more economic downturn. And in an effort to combat the crisis, America began...
Oh, they meant 1930. I thought they meant 2008. Oh, they meant 1930. I thought they were talking about 2025.
and imposing tariffs on foreign imports,
Oh
which
my
made the
God,
economic
I'm
downturn
cooked.
go global, and the earth got really depressed. But one nation that was hit harder than most by the whole affair, Australia. The problem for Australia was that it relied heavily on its export industries, and in the current economic climate,
makes
no
sense.
one was buying. To make
Yeah,
things
nobody
worse,
wants it.
Australia had introduced its own currency and pegged it onto the gold standard via the British pound, but then the UK started messing with its own peg on the gold standard, and if this is starting to sound confusing, then let me oversimplify it for you. Hey UK, looks like my car is broken down. Want to give me a tow? No problem, friend. I got you.
Okay. I get it. They took him with them to the grave. I got
More
you.
economic downturn. The point I'm trying to make is things weren't good.
I just gotta say, I already like this video. We're only like 2.5 minutes in. This was fun. I like
And in
this.
particular, it was Australia's farmers that were suffering most. After the First World War, Australia had given returning veterans land for farming. But with the current economic crisis, the farmers just weren't making enough money, and many left to go find work
Yeah,
in the
no,
cities.
totally
But for
makes
those who
sense.
remained, things were about to get even worse. Before we get into that,
Not
it's time for some
emus.
cultural exchange. My national bird is the bald eagle. It's a strong patriotic symbol of America and a deeply
Yeah, America! Make sure you comment America!
valued and protected species. My national bird is the peafowl. It's a beautiful creature whose vivid colors represent India, so we list it as a protected species. My national bird is the emu, and it's a pest.
Oh, yes,
Also,
the emu's such full of grace.
bloody
Like,
delicious. Emus,
why would it be your
6 feet
national
tall,
bird?
90 to 120
It's kind of like ugly, dude. Like, why would it be your national animal?
pounds and able to run at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, usually return to the coast after
You could
their
have picked
breeding
anything
season.
else,
But suddenly
like-
they found Western Australia
Yeah, what the f*** is a kilometer?
full of lush, wet farmland. Oh my, look at all this delicious wheat that just so happens to be growing here in large quantities.
Can you cover up? I'm trying to be No Nut November. Oh, see, glass drinks, so that's your problem. Oh, you should be celebrating non-stop Nut November. Yeah, no. Holding in your nut is bad for you. Just nut. Yeah, not right now. Also, cover up. Dude, so anybody that is slightly revealing, you automatically lose No Nut November. But it sounds like a personal problem.
Skill issue.
Editor, make sure to include this in the final cut. Editor, include this on guy's comment, and I'll make fun of him.
Boobies.
Hey guys, get a load of this. You know, my, look at all this.
Oh my god, it's chat. It's chat asking for Milky. Milky's, my Milky's. It's chat. Literally chat.
Hey, who left this big hole in the fence? Guys, get a load of this. Oh wow.
Nice.
What a lovely morning for some farming.
Too much
Well,
jiggle physics.
that's
Oh,
happened.
here,
You have
let me
a
help you with
whole
that.
Continent
Yeah, here,
where
hold
the
on, I got
local
you.
wildlife never got nerfed by nature. Australia is a test
Yep.
site for nature's prototypes that never get nerfed. Also, if 90% of the wildlife and plant life can delete you in less than
Yep.
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I think I'll show you. Spooky. Okay, so less jiggle physics. Got it. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, is that good, chat? Does that work for you? This is probably so much better, right? Okay, all right, yeah. God forbid you lose No November. Perfect. All right, we love to see. I like that my face turned into just like a square because the physics were so strong. Oh my god. Hey, you want to make sure the editors get paid? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps me and make sure I can pay my editors on time. And trust me, they would appreciate that. Thank you for your support, and let's get back to the video. Not enough. All right, well, let's see what I can do next time.
What? Those damned emus, they have it in for me. They're bullies. They're nothing but bullies. Calm down, Bruce. They're
Hey,
just
emus
animals.
kinda
It's
seem
not
evil.
personal. Hey, Farmer Bruce, where did you find that hat? The toilet? Yeah.
Got him.
20,000 emus cost the already struggling farmers millions more pounds in lost crops and damages. The situation couldn't continue like this. Something
So why didn't they just kill them? You know what I mean? Like, make sure that you like lessen the amount of them there. Just kill them.
had to be done. So in 1932, the farmers turned to the government for help. You'd think they'd
Right.
go to the Minister of Agriculture, but these farmers said no. This is a job for the military. So they went to George Pierce, the minister.
They went to the military to fix an agriculture problem. This sounds like something Americans would do. All right, so anyway, we're just gonna shoot the ground with bullets.
Minister of Defense.
Very
That's
logical.
right. Australia was to go to war with the emus.
All right, great.
not
Yeah,
everyone was happy
you
with
really
the-
cooked on that one, Australia.
This is barbaric. We can't go
What the
slaughtering
hell?
thousands of our own national bird. Oh, come on, guys. The machine guns will make it quick and painless. Machine guns? You're using machine
They
guns?
want to use machine
This is
guns.
animal
Why?
cruelty.
No, why not? Why not like use like? There's a nicer way to lessen the amount of emus. If it's a problem, right? Like, there's a way to actually like humanely like, put them down or even use them for food, etc. Right? Why would you machine gun them?
Look, I know it's unusual, but it's not like we're poachers turning the birds into feather hats. Think of the benefits. It'll be good target practice for our boys. The government can show it took action. Plus, I can get myself a nice new feather hat. Did I say feather hat? I meant I want to together chat with you about getting you all some nice new feather hats. Did I say feather hats? I meant I want to wage terror at these emus and turn them all into feather hats. Damn it! Of course, Pierce first made.
I mean, they could kill them and then turn them into products, right? Which it could sell, but I mean, there's gonna be like a more humane way to do it.
Farmers signed an agreement saying that they would pay for the whole thing and that Pierce wouldn't take any of the blame if the operation that was clearly very stupid.
Why would the farmers pay for all this?
Stupid. And the operation went
It's
ahead.
their
Mr.
government!
GPW Meredith and his men were
It's
sent
so
with
dumb.
2 Lewis machine guns to hunt down and take out the evil emu population in Western Australia. Target spotted. Well, was it an emu? No, sir. It's an emo. Damn it, Jones. Learn your vowels. I'm sorry.
Aw, man. I guess the Black Parade really is gonna play. I guess we'll have to carry on.
Okay, it looks like the humans are coming for us. But check this out. I've come up with an amazing plan. See if you can follow me here, okay? When they approach, we run away. Sir, you're a
That's
genius. I sent the
genius.
camera crew along with the machine gunners to capture some good old propaganda for the government. And the first battle took place in November at Campion. The men spotted a mob of emus from a distance, so they set up their guns and opened fire. The emus split up into smaller groups and ran in every direction. The men were only able to kill
So they wasted like a ton of bullets and didn't kill anything. That's so
what they
dumb.
called a number of birds, but the vast majority got away. Cut!
They're so stupid. Why would you just not like do traps or something like?
Surprisingly, many of the emus were able to take multiple bullets, but still run at full speed to safety, causing Meredith to compare
they're really
them to tanks,
fast.
saying if we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. Okay, we need to get closer.
This is actually the dumbest military in the history of ever, and I'm an American.
No, you idiots, not to me, to the emus. Oh, sorry. No. I like it. So next, they tried sneaking up on a large number of emus near a local dam and firing at short range. Maybe the men were just unlucky, but my professional opinion says the emus were magic, because both guns jammed after just 12 emus were killed, and once again, the rest got away. Cut!
So they actually
The men were
recorded
feeling a
this?
little
That's
humiliated
nuts.
after losing to
So literally somebody filmed their humiliation multiple
a
times.
pack of discount ostriches, so they decided to move further south, where the emus were said to be tamer. And this time, they had a new strategy. Okay, Jones, here's the plan. You mount the machine gun in the back, I'll chase the emus, you shoot. Got it? Got it.
Love it. Yeah, very solid plans.
I'm gonna shove that camera up your... The operation was a fiasco, and the press
Bro,
had a
the emus are actually kicking their and they're not even trying.
field day. In Parliament, Pierce was lambasted, and an opposition party member suggested that medals should be handed out to the emus, who had won every round so far. Pierce, feeling quite humiliated, called the operation off, but 4 days later the farmers approached again and said, "Hey man, the emus are still eating all our crops. Can you send the army back out here?" And Pierce was like, "Yeah, okay." So the operation was back on for round 2. And this time Meredith and his men had learned the emus' guerrilla tactics and were much more successful, with reports suggesting the men were cutting down 300 emus every week. I hope you
Nice.
boys are getting great footage of this. What on earth are you filming? Despite the success, the media had lost interest in the whole thing. But with 1,000 emus killed, Pierce finally ended the operation and returned
We killed 1,000 emus after out of how many 40,000 of them? You didn't put a dent in them, dude.
to Parliament declaring victory for the
Yeah, that was
humans.
Mel Gibson,
so
by
there
the
were
way.
20,000 emus out there destroying crops, and you've killed
I was like
1,000.
20,000 and you only killed 1,000. You didn't even put a dent in them, dude.
Meaning there's still 19,000 emus out there.
Yep.
And in addition, you've burned through 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Meaning you wasted...
Wait. So it took 10 rounds per emu I mean, I'm not a math major, but that sounds like you wasted a lot of ammunition.
10 rounds per confirmed kill. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one for the emus. At least I got a feather hat. What? So in the end, the emus won the Great Emu War of 1932, and the emus continued to wreak havoc on the farmers for years to come.
Oh,
The
I'm
government
sure.
introduced a bounty system, which saw some success. But for a moment, let's take some time to remember the brave men who said goodbye to their families and risked their lives to take on the great, evil emu population in Western Australia.
Oh, I thought that was an RPG. I'm like, I think it's actually a machine gun, maybe. Did they shoot him with a missile launcher?
But even more
Take that, emus. Yeah, survive that.
importantly, let's think of the friends they
Bury
made,
this,
the
nerd.
bond they created, and the memories they shared.
Take me home.
Wait. Did people actually pass away fighting the emus? That would actually be crazy. It's like a memorial in Australia for all the people that passed away killing the emus. Oh my god. The Great Emu War Memorial.
Hey, guys,
Yeah, I want to go to the Emu War Memorial in Australia.
I solved the emu crisis. Really?
Oh.
How? I just made some better fences.
Wow, imagine. Imagine. Holy. That was pretty fun though. I've never watched these videos, so I've learned all about how emus are actually pretty crazy. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Well, again, let me know if you want to watch more of these. I've heard really good things about this channel. This was a lot of fun.